So pour over?
Yes.
You don't want it rolling boil when you do it, because somebody told me it makes it bitter. Does that sound right?
It can, yeah. I mean, I personally, I don't do a boiling pour over either. You want the water pretty hot, but mostly it's the extraction. If you have it, the hotter you get it, the more you're going to extract. That's why espressos get more of that bitter taste.
Moto time.
This video brought to you by Highway 40 Roasting Company, where you can get your own 2 wheels in a tent or throttled adventures, Adventure Fuel Coffee. Recently, I've been using the Zoleo instead of the Garmin InReach, and man, I've been so impressed. Messages go out so quick and come back so quick. I've never experienced that with the Garmin, and it's so easy to use. And we have a new sponsor, Moto. Be fast, be winning, be Moto. For your motorcycle needs, look up boutiche.com.
This might not be a bad little spot to try the 10-car rod. It is so hot. It's 90-something degrees and a lot more humid than we're used to here in Utah.
A few years back, my family and I, Squatch, my son-in-law, rented some canoes, and we're paddling around out there when I got into the fish, which I had not been into for 5 or 6 years. I've been fishing, not catching. Today I was catching, and then we caught some rain, we caught some lightning, and Squatch started rowing back, and he's struggling, and he's like, "Are you even rowing?" I'm like, "Yeah." He looks back, and my paddle's dragging in the water because I didn't want to go, man. I was into the fish.
It's a nice little ride, huh?
Yeah. I thought we was gonna start getting cooler. My God, dude.
It is pretty warm.
Holy hell.
Those of you might recognize this from the Africa Twin review that Damon let me do. But we found our spot. Loving it. Loving it. We decided to come on down here as we saw a little clearing and look at this beaut we found. Perfecto. Nice find, I think.
So we decided to chill, get out of the sun, sit in the shade for a little bit, and I got to sit up my favorite camping chair. I love this Mulebeck's chair. It is so comfortable. Kind of a game changer. Well, we just talked some coffee, business, and just caught up with each other. It's been a while. And then we did something that was rather strange to me. You've never seen this on the channel before. But what in the hell am I doing setting up my tent if the sun's still up? And then, yes, I am back at it. Practicing fishing, not catching, as you can see. But man, what a beautiful place to share with friends and just unplug from the matrix. I love it. And then we just rode back to camp.
Well, wouldn't you know, pulling into camp at almost dark. Only there's something a little different this time. A little strange. And you'll see that here in a second, hopefully. We were already here, and camp is set up. And here comes the Damester. Oh yeah. How's that ride? Yeah. Beautiful.
So I've done some experimenting myself, and I've been told, but we'll ask Damon his opinion. I was told, so pour over?
Yes.
You don't want it rolling boil when you do it, because somebody told me it makes it bitter. Does that sound right?
It can, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't do a boiling pour over either. You want the water pretty hot, but mostly it's the extraction. If you have it, the hotter you get it, the more you're going to extract. That's why espressos get more of that bitter taste. But yeah, pour overs are great for a lot of things like that, because like I say, especially if you have a filter on it, they take out a lot of the bitterance in it.
Gotcha.
And they're way cool. Actually, pour overs are my favorite.
This is my new favorite. I don't do the Wakeiko anymore.
That's awesome.
I do this. It's freaking cool. And you could put a filter in. It's got this metal one, but yeah, I was having a little bit of bitter coffee, and the guy told me just don't have it like boiling.
Yeah, it helps quite a bit. I mean, I do cold brew too. I don't know if you've ever tried that.
Well, I do like frappuccinos. I like cold coffee, but
Cold brew is a little bit different. It's when you steep it when it's cold and you let it sit for a day or more.
really,
Yeah, it works really well. And then, but my pour over at home, I use what's called a Chemex. It's a big glass jar, and they have their special filters, and they're really smooth. If you want hot coffee, they're good. I mean, they take a little bit more time, but they cut out a lot of bitterance in them.
Had a great, relaxing camp with my buddy Damon. Talked some coffee business. Enjoyed the view. Got to do a little riding, a little fishing, even though we did no catching. Still fun. It was a free campsite, so you can't beat that. What a way to spend the evening. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you on the next one. As always, stay safe and come join the adventure, baby. And now we're going to get into some cutting room floor bloopers.
hello, ladies. And go through the tunnel.